Hey, welcome in. Well, do we have a Get Woke, Go Broke story here? I think that we do. Here's the headline. Nickelodeon ratings crash amid LGBTQ push. And it's got a little something to do with this drag queen here, which is for some reason now a big part of children's programming. There's growing evidence that Nickelodeon's hard push to promote the alphabet agenda to children is having a negative impact on the network's ratings. So perhaps they decided that they know better than parents, and the parents have decided, no, you don't. In the last 2 weeks, both Nickelodeon and its preschool targeted network, Nick Jr., have released videos championing trans, queer, and pansexual inclusion. I just think a lot of parents who don't care about what adults do with their bodies. I certainly don't. I want adults to be able to live their best lives. I think the largest concern for many parents is this gender theory that's presenting gender as if it's a whim somehow. And well, maybe you're a boy, maybe you're a girl, and a concern about pushing this onto children who have no idea what the hell's going on. They're just kids, right? The concern about pushing this on them is that it's a giant social experiment. We have no idea how this is going to affect kids psychologically or in their teens before they have the life experience to really know who they are or to even become comfortable with their bodies. And this is a real concern, and it's a serious concern. I think we should be much more careful. Anyway, so why are parents preventing their children from watching this stuff? One video that sparked mass outrage depicted a cartoon version of drag queen Nina West singing about various alphabet groups, loving each other so proudly on Blue's Clues and You, a show for 2 to 5-year-olds. Why is this necessary on a show for 2 to 5-year-olds? One would wonder. Well, it's to get them while they're young, right? The gender theory stuff, the critical gender theory stuff is just one tentacle of this whole new woke intersectional Marxist cult ideology, which has taken over basically every institution in the West. And you can be sure that the next cartoon is going to be about socialism, probably. I'm not even kidding. It's hard to say something too ridiculous to actually come true these days, as we all know. So let's take a look at an image from this Nina West cartoon. So there it is there. Okay. Again, I don't know why this is really necessary. And again, I'm not against trans people at all. I want everybody to be happy. But I'm also not for giving children nightmares either, right? I'm also against that. So what can you do? Anyway, the same video showed a female-to-male transgender beaver. Couldn't they have picked a different animal? Couldn't they have picked they should have thought about that for just a second longer. A female-to-male transgender beaver who appeared to have post-operative scars on its chest. I suppose we should take a look at that. There we have it. Oh, wait a second. No, that's Elliot Page. Anyway, the company also recently announced that its reboot of Rugrats, a popular series that originally ran through the 90s to 2004, will feature a single lesbian mom. Oh, that's her there. So anyway, what is the consequences of this for this network that makes money by getting people to watch it so it can sell ads? Pirates and Princesses, a popular entertainment site specializing in Disney-related news, reports Nickelodeon YouTube videos were downvoted to such a degree that they've now hidden the ratio. So they don't want people to see that because apparently people don't like it. The site also says the network has seen a major decline in viewers since it began overtly pushing the alphabet agenda to its young viewers. Since July of 2017, Nickelodeon's viewership has dropped by 1.3 million average viewers per week to a June of 2021 average of only 372,000. So in 4 years, it went from 1.3 million viewers to 372,000. So in 4 years, it's dropped more than 2/3 of its audience. And this isn't just cord cutting. That's way, way, way too much. And it merely makes me wonder because the question is always, are companies just doing this woke stuff for profits, or do they really believe it? And I think it's kind of a mix. I think some of them are just cynically doing it. I think some of them they're actually run by woke lunatics, by cult members. Because if your interest was to make money for the company, well, this isn't it. I mean, it's been dropping steadily since 2017. You'd think they'd turn it around if they cared about making money anyway, or giving the customers what they want, because what this ultimately says is that the people who were watching it stopped watching it because they stopped liking it. And they didn't want executives at Nickelodeon propagandizing their kids. So when you see something like this, I have to just assume that the leadership is just the woke cult. I mean, they're willing to go down with the ship. And keep in mind, I mean, the days of working your way up from the mailroom to running a company, those days are long gone. Those are gone in everything, in the media. You don't work your way up from the mailroom anymore to become a journalist. No, you come out of Columbia School of Journalism. So, everybody going into these positions, they're all already indoctrinated in universities and colleges. So I would say in a case like this, it's just a true, I suspect anyway, just a true get woke, go broke. Like, they are woke and they are going broke. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. That really helps me out. If you just like to listen, there's the podcast, Radio Baloney. It's on pretty much every platform. If you look for it, you will find it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.